Hi, curious car campers. So I was asked to show how I get all of my camping gear inside my little Ford Focus. She is a little dirty right now because I park underneath the trees. I can also walk you through how I got started a little over a year ago and with no money like anybody else. So I had to figure out how to do my little girl on a budget. So that's what I'm going to do for you now. So I tried many ways of trying to sleep in it because I'm frankly kind of chicken to sleep outside by myself in the woods. There's too many crazy people out there now. So I had to figure out a way to do my car, and luckily I have folding down seats. So what I did was I used an air mattress for a long time, and it just wasn't cutting it. As far as the air mattress would get cold for me, so I had to figure out another way to kind of have my comfort and stay warm. So what I did was I got a yoga mat, $34 I think it was at Walmart, and I put it down. And I like sleeping bags, but I also like the comfort of my sheets and comforter because I twist, turn, and get tangled up in things a lot. So that was my option. So I didn't like the incline of my seat. So what I did was I took my seat, and if you look, there's these little hex screws here, and I can take my whole seat off without damaging my car. So what I use is this little ratchet set with my little T or star bit, which is already made together because I tend to lose things all the time. This way I'm hopefully not going to lose it. Okay, so because I am on a budget, I don't have fancy gadgets to hold my camera and show you, so bear with me. And I'll take this one screw out. It sometimes gets hung up right there at the end. Okay, so I'm going to do the same on the other side, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have both screws out now. I'm not sure if you can see that real well. So all I have to do is just grab hold of the back of the seat and pull up. Well, normally I just pull up. There we go. And it comes right off. Okay, so one suggestion I might have for you if you do take your seat out is to tape your screws to your seat so they don't get lost. Then I just put a little covering down over the little hooks that hold your seat down, just for a little extra protection on your seat so that you do get these little indentions, and that way it's not killing your seat back. I take my seat headrest off and I turn it around. I just flip it upside down, and that way it makes it flat here, so I can readjust that any way I want, and I don't have that little dip. That's a little bit extra headroom, so that when my seat is back all the way, I have a good straight surface. Okay, so this is my bed when it's all made up, and this is the back of my seat. So what I have is my yoga mat, which is maybe a ½ inch thick. I have a bed topper that is a ¼ inch, I think. And then I have blankets in my house because I had kids everywhere. I have just a folded up blanket on top of that, and that's my insulation for my bed. And then I found this goodie at Goodwill, and it was just a little comforter that came with the pillow shams and I have my body pillow that comes with me. So that's my bed. And I am 5'5", almost 5'6", and I fit, my feet are flush with the door, but I have room to where I can lean my seat a little bit more forward, and I fit perfect. Because I stay curled up most of the time anyway, on my side. So, I am a newbie. I am learning this. So, apparently I was videoing it all wrong. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk you through the finished product, and I'll tell you about it as I go. This is what it looks like when I have all the stuff in the car. I'll still be adding stuff, but this is it for now. I have my kitchen bag that has all of my cooking utensils, the little pans to wash my dishes, and detergents and silverware and everything in it. My 2 butane stoves that are fantastic. I love these things. I got a 12-watt electric blanket from Goodwill, great store. And that works in a pinch to just warm your legs and such up. So I have this little extra sham that came with my comforter set. I actually keep my Reflectix in it, which, let me open that for you. So this is the little bag. I just store my Reflectix in there, and it just kind of blends right in. I do have a few other odds and ends kind of shoved in nooks and crannies, but overall my bed is very comfortable. I like to lay out and just read sometimes in my own driveway. It's very comfortable. So in my, sorry Ripley, I just tripped over the dogs because they're always under your feet. I have my cooler. I do have a little fan here and a little ant apparently to go with it. They do both run off of D batteries, and they work fantastic. I love these things as long as I have circulation on my face. It just breaks up where I can breathe. I have my table here that I bought from Walmart for like $30, I believe it was, and that is one of the best things ever, to hold my grills or my buckets to wash my dishes with. So this is a new gadget I have here. It's an awning to go off of my car so that I can sit outside if it's super sunshine and get me some shade. And this is actually my porta potty shower tent where I can change my clothes. I can do one of those emergency bathrooms if there's a lot of people around and you can't go find a spot in the woods. And I can also take a shower in it. I haven't done that yet. That's something to be coming. I'm still on a budget, so I'm piecing everything together slowly. And then my camping chair, which everything fits in here just right. And I still have wiggle room to shove more if I need. I have my little bug spray because sometimes you go camping and the bugs totally swamp you. And I do keep my window shade just in the little side, and for right now all this is open. I'll have my water, my pantry, and my clothes will stay up in this area. So overall, this is my little girl when I go camping. I'm very comfortable. There's a lot more room in here than you would think there are. I used a little cargo cover as my table at night to put my tablet, my phone, my little candles. I get battery operated candles that'll set up in here, and it lights up the whole room perfectly. And when I'm ready to go to bed, I just pop that out and I just stick it right up in the front in the windshield, and I have all this room in here, and it's perfect for me. So I do plan to do more videos to get a little more in-depth on how to put your camper or your car camper together on a budget. I've done a lot of little tricks and tweaks here and there and only spent what little bit I could spend to make my car camper what I want it to be. And I'm going to be taking a trip here next month, so I'll definitely video that and any experiences I have with what needs upgrading and what I can change in and out, or you know, whatever. Sorry about the traffic behind me. So hopefully someone will get something out of this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Until then, happy camping.